Hello everyone, this is Marman641 here, and welcome to pretty much probably the last top 5 of the channel. Now, this is gonna be, at least my last top 5 for pretty much quite a while. I don't know if I'll make more in the future, I'm really not sure, but it will be replaced by something equally as awesome. But, we're getting near the end of 2019, and you know what, before this channel gets blown up, let's just throw out my top 5s I've ever done in this channel. Now, again, I only made a total of 11 on this channel, and I know it's probably way too early to make a top 5, but, making these top 5s this year has been hard on me, and I feel like I'm getting to the point where it's not going to be easy. Now, I don't know if the next type of project that I'll be doing is going to be equally that type of difficulty, or maybe even more. But regardless of such, I really hope you guys enjoy what we're going to be doing next. But overall, this is going to be my top 5 section. That's not how it goes, but it's my top 5s of 2019. Let's get right on to it. Number 5, Final Fantasy games by Team Scientists. The reimagined trilogy takes a realistic style of gameplay over Ian's Microsoft Paint. It also doesn't have non-Sonic characters, which makes sense for a Five Nights at Sonic's game. No hard feelings, Ian. The first top 5 I did on the channel. I knew that my Five Nights at Sonic's related videos are always trending on my channel, so I made this top 5 to bring the views in. As for the list itself, I still agree on what my list is set to, although now Sonic Maniac Mania is out, I may want to redo this list. The video was made before it came out. Lastly, I placed download links for you guys to try out those games as well. But Ian told me to delete That Baby Gamer's game at number 3. So, if you downloaded the game before then, enjoy it while you can. It was made before Scott Coppin made his own Ultimate Custom Night game. The developer predicted the future. I can't close it! I can't close it! Number 4, 3D Sonic games.
The control was alright for what it was, and the parkour element was unique. We could consider this a prototype to get the Adventure Days back up. Its story was pretty dark, and I guess it's what makes everyone like the story. The stakes were high, and they put so much challenge.
This top 5 was a step up to the 2D Sonic games top 5, and the main reason I made this top 5 was to promote a new potential Dreamcast-like 3D Sonic Adventure remaster coming soon. It might be in 2020 though. The list, I still agree, although I think Sonic Colors fits better at number 5. I guess I didn't want to upset the fan base by not putting anniversary titles in this list. And no, you're not changing my mind. Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite game. Those who disagree are wrong, and you can't deny my decision. Sorry. This game is something I would like to spend 24 hours on.
Best in the series, and when I defeated Shadow and saving the world, it felt so satisfying.
The ultimate.
Number 3, E3 2019 predictions.
Number 4, a new Zelda game. Oh, it's Link!
Now this top 5 was some way of throwing out what I think is going to happen, and sure, most of my honorable mentions and the number 1 picks didn't do very well showing up in this direct. I will say though, a new Zelda game at number 4 and for it to be confirmed was surprising to me that I happened to get that right. For a new 3D Sonic at number 1 though, I think it was a little too early, so maybe E3 2020. Freedom Planet 2, same issues with number 1, but at least we got some news later within this year. But perhaps the biggest reveal was at number 2. Although we didn't get info on the 4.0 update, we did get not 1, but 2 fighter reveals, with the second one shown was the best moment in our lives.
Yay! They have arrived! Banjo-Kazooie! It's a dream!
Number 2, Smash Ultimate Game Mode predictions.
Patch updates. Now, as of recording this, version 3.0 has not been released yet, and what we can already tell, it's going to be coming off with some brand new features, and I'm so excited to see these things come in.
Perfect segue to the next top 5, talking about game modes, and honestly, within this first year, half of those modes are in the game. As of this video, number 5, Home Run, honorable mention number 2, Stage Builder, and number 1, Online Tournament, is added. And Sakurai did say that Home Run is pretty much their last new mode. But we are only halfway into the fighter pass, as after Terry's reveal, there will be more DLC fighters, so you never know. As of right now, for what modes I said in that video I would like to see in the game now, is definitely Smash Run for 3DS. It had potential. I hope Sakurai will do it.
Around this giant map and gain different skill points to increase your stats. There's enemies from different franchises, challenge rooms, and hidden secrets, and when time's up, you take these stats to the final battle, where you compete in a battle or a different...
Before we get to my personal top 5, here is a few honorable mentions.
This movie is what brought Pixar back to life after their relationship with Disney. I believe the power that patched this relationship is that one song. Oh my god, make it stop! Anywho, viewer, beware. You're in for a scare. Celebrate my favorite holiday, of course. Tonight, we're gonna be talking about my top 5 scary.
Number 1, Rareware / Platonic Games. After the release of Banjo-Kazooie and Smash, I thought I'd show my love of the series by giving out my top 5 games made by the company who created them, known as Rareware. I will say number 5 was a split decision between Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, cause Perfect Dark added more content such as voice acting, reloading animations, and bug fixes from GoldenEye. And although I chose GoldenEye over that, I think my judgment would have been much better. Also, I wanted to put Diddy Kong Racing somewhere in this list, but my honorable mentions were full, and I was trying to avoid repeats like putting GoldenEye and Perfect Dark together, or Donkey Kong Country 2 with the game I was talking about. But Marty, you put Banjo on the list 3 times. What was your plan? Look man, they just got released a few weeks ago, and I had to give them my love. Welcome home, Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie! The coolest headbanging, beak-busting, sky-flying, rock-hopping, egg-shooting, tag-team and duo in a new game with so many thrills, chills, spells, and splats, you won't be able to put it down!
This game redefines the 3D platformer collectible.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much going to be my last top 5 for quite a while. Now, as you may know, as I progress making these top 5s, I make, like, interesting little subjects, and sometimes the subjects are just pretty much all out there, and for some reason top 5 are pretty much like what I can work with and what I can easily get within 1 month. If I'm doing top 10s, it would probably take me maybe 2 or 3 months, because it also requires a lot more planning. But then again, I don't know how Watch Mojo did it. They probably had a lot of time in their hands and motivation. I don't have, it's gonna take me probably years of practice for me to get that type of motivation. But, overall, those are my top 5s of 2019. I don't know if we're gonna resume this series, or what, but, when in terms of 2020, if it will happen or not, stay tuned for a very similar type of series that I'll be doing, and you'll stay tuned for that. And hopefully it might be a little bit easier, because instead of like having it a limited amount of number, I can at least deal with a whole entire series of everything on it and not just like limited. Anyways, I think that's it for today. As always, Mars1 signing out, and I'll see you guys in 2020.